Good morning, everyone. Looks like we've got some people up front. That's good. It felt like a classroom there for a moment. We'll get started. Thank you all very, very much for coming this morning. We're grateful. I'm Kerry Mack, and I lead Southwest Value Partners in our projects here in Nashville and the state of Tennessee. So for those of you who have not been here before, this is one of two historic buildings that are entrusted to us in Nashville. This is the historic Frost building. It was constructed in 1913 as the original publishing house for the Southern Baptist Convention. And this building now serves as Southwest Value Partners corporate headquarters here in Nashville, but also as our marketing center for Nashville Yards. We are here this morning to make a major announcement about our music venue here at Nashville Yards. The music venue sits to the right of me here. You can see the steel has encased it. It is an outstanding demonstration of the kinds of amenities and the focus we've got in the mixed-use Nashville Yards project. The plan for me today is to make a few introductory comments, and I have then an announcement that I'm going to share with you. We prepared a video to assist me in making that announcement. After that, we have three other speakers here that I will introduce to share some comments with you. And then we're going to guide you to the window and allow you some time to take a look at a reveal we've got around the venue, which I think you'll find pretty exciting. I do. I actually got chills at the preview of it last night, so it's pretty cool. Finally, the good Lord has opened up the clouds for us. We've got sun, and so what a perfect time to announce what we're going to announce today. We have safety equipment here. PPE that will enable us to put some hard hats on you and give you a walking tour of Nashville Yards. We'll finish with that. To start, I want to say that we couldn't be more grateful to do significant things in this awesome city. And there are many, many reasons that we've made such a substantial economic investment here. But mostly, it's about the people of Nashville. That's what's drawn us here. That's what's drawn our executive team to live here. We very badly want the people of Nashville to be proud of what we're building here. We want them to love it. We want them to feel proud of our involvement in the community throughout our ownership of the site, which is for us long term. In that regard, we've spent now thousands of hours master planning Nashville Yards, thousands of hours. We're still master planning Nashville Yards. Every day we look for things to do that might improve it, make it more comfortable, make it safer, more secure. And I've got so many things I want to say about it. I don't have time in this context to do that. But from the location of the real estate to the infrastructure investments that we've made to make this work really, really well, as a mixed-use project, to the 7 acres of green space, to the focus on responsible building practices, to our sustainability initiatives, again, safety, security, and comfort on the site, to all of the amenities that we've got around cinema, gym and fitness facilities, restaurants, and preeminent brand names. We are building this into what we think is an example of the most outstanding mixed-use project you can have really anywhere in the world. In the center of Nashville Yards sits our music venue. And a few details on this, more to come. 4,500 capacity, acoustical, state-of-the-art, intimate and flexible, and complete this year. First show in early 2025. This, as I said, sits in the heart of Nashville Yards. And with respect to that music venue, and in partnership with the Enschitz Entertainment Group, I couldn't be more pleased to announce that we've named that venue. And I promised earlier a video to help me make that announcement. So what I'm going to do now is step away and ask somebody to hit the play button.
Nashville's foundation has always been music. In the 1700s, it was fiddle music on the Cumberland. In the 1800s, we became the National Center of Music Publishing. 1905, the birthplace of the Grand Ole Opry. Johnny and Dolly will always live here. Jimi Hendrix, Otis Redding, Little Richard, Etta James. They held court on Jefferson Street in the 1960s. Today, everyone in Nashville knows Music City was built for all genres and generations. And now, that foundation is about to become even stronger with a new indoor music venue that will raise the standard in Music City. And it's right in the heart of Nashville Yards. Announcing the Pinnacle.
Thanks for that. That's pretty cool. And I'm telling you, we're proud of it. Some things about Pinnacle that you may or may not know that I'm going to share with you now. So first, Pinnacle is a homegrown, entrepreneurial, and highly successful financial institution. Been around here for a long time. They've received almost countless awards and accolades. I just looked up a few of them I want to share with you. They're on Forbes' list of America's best banks with performance that has always and consistently been categorized as excellent. They have a huge number of excellence awards, including national awards in overall client satisfaction and in the idea that their customers have a likelihood of recommending them to other customers. Their strategy, a core part of their strategy, I'm going to read from it because it's so significant. They are intentional about creating a great workplace because, quote, we know that associates who are excited about coming to the office every day will give clients exceptional service. And their awards follow that. The words precede the performance. Fortune magazine ranks them as one of the best companies to work for in the United States and the best workplace in financial services and insurance. The American Banker recognizes them as the 4th best bank to work for in the United States. The Fortune magazine ranks Pinnacle as one of the best workplaces for women and a great place to work. Consistent awards around all of that. Also, multiple awards around diversity, equity, and inclusivity. So just an unbelievable amount of recognition around Pinnacle and its excellence and its character. In addition to that, which you may not know, Pinnacle leads one of the largest and most active music financing businesses in the world. They've got trusted client relationships throughout the world, including in markets like Nashville, Los Angeles, New York, London, Amsterdam, Toronto, and more. And they manage over 8,000 account relationships for artists, songwriters, athletes, coaches, and industry professionals, and are one of the largest lenders in the world to independent record labels and music publishers. I want to say that I also have personal experience with Pinnacle. I've known Rob McCabe and Terry Turner for a long time. We couldn't at Southwest Value Partners hold them in higher personal or professional regard. And we couldn't be more pleased to have them more associated with the work we're doing at Nashville Yards. So I can now tell you who the other speakers are. The first is Todd Goldstein. Todd, along with Rick Muller, were some of the first people that we met when we began the project here in 2015 at Nashville Yards. Todd has been a huge source of the energy around the development of our project and the engagement in our project, also a good friend. Just a few things about him. He's been with AEG more than 20 years. He's the Chief Executive Officer of AEG Global Partnerships and has directed the formation of naming rights partnerships for the most iconic music venues and entertainment districts in the world, including, just to name a few, Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles, the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, the Uber Arena and Uber Platz in Berlin, the Accor Arena in Paris, the Mercedes-Benz Arena in Shanghai, the Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, the Peacock Theater in Los Angeles, the American Express BST Hyde Park Festival in London. When do you sleep? On planes a lot. So, Todd, come say a few words.
Thank you all very much. Good morning. I appreciate all of you being here and joining us today to announce this historic partnership with Pinnacle Financial Partners. Today's announcement is a milestone next step in the development of our mixed-use district and music venue, the Pinnacle. It also represents an expansion of our robust partnership with Pinnacle, who will be relocating its headquarters to Nashville Yards later this year. I want to first thank a couple people at AEG specifically who are really the impetus behind us being able to do this project. And that is Ted Tanner, who heads up our real estate and development, and Scott Emery, who was the lead individual in working with the great group from Pinnacle. It would also not be possible to build this transformative project without having partners who share our vision and ambition. And I want to start by thanking my good friend, Carrie Mack, who was eloquent in talking about us and others, Southwest Value Partners, and everyone at Pinnacle for joining us on this journey to create a new entertainment, retail, and leisure development here in Nashville. This is a great city, one we're proud to be a part of. When we set out to build a venue in Nashville, we envisioned finding a partner with a deep-rooted commitment to the city of Nashville, and one who shared our passion for delivering premium experiences and immersive entertainment areas, and one who embodies music. From our first meeting with Andy Moats and the other members of the executive team, it was clear that they are not only transforming the financial services sector, but the lives of their clients in Nashville and around the world. When the Pinnacle opens next year, it will not only be a gathering place for great concerts and all types of live events, but will also celebrate the spirit of the city by reaching beyond cultural boundaries and communities to create a long-lasting positive impact for decades to come. At AEG, we take great pride in creating world-class venues and entertainment destinations in the most important cities in the world. We could not be prouder of our partnership with the state of Tennessee, with the city of Nashville, and with the folks from Southwest Value Partners and our friends from Pinnacle. Together, we are creating a distinctive venue that not only evolves the live entertainment landscape in one of the most vibrant music markets in the world, but one that is sure to become great for residents and visitors from all over. And now, it's my pleasure to introduce you to Terry Turner, President and CEO of Pinnacle Financial Partners.
Kerry, I know you'll appreciate this. 2008, we made a choice to move our headquarters into where it currently is, south of Broadway. And when we went there, there was nobody but some broken down buildings and a world-class symphony center. Symphony Hall. And so that was a great thing for us, but it was a great thing for Nashville. It let us reimagine what the downtown core was about, where it went to, all those kinds of things. And of course, anybody that's been around and seen that area, it's astounding what has transpired over a period of years now. When we made our announcement we were going there, I used a quote from Gretzky, who said, I don't skate to where the puck is, I skate to where the puck's going to be, and that's what we did there. Let me say that that is more the case here than it was there. This is a fabulous development here at Nashville Yards, and so we're thrilled to be moving our headquarters here. Andy Moats has been mentioned a time or two already. Andy Moats runs our music entertainment business at Pinnacle, and really it's not a Nashville practice, it's an international practice. Andy and his team will be located in that headquarters building on the other side, and literally from the balcony you'll be able to look into Andy's office over there. And so again, it's just a great setting for Pinnacle to be involved, to have our music entertainment business so close by the Pinnacle. I think in addition to that, I look up and down who's going to be here and so forth. And of course, you've got AEG Presents, you've got CAA, and all that together I think cements this as the epicenter for the music business here in Nashville. So, guys, let me say I'm honored to be a partner with both of y'all. It's a great honor for our firm, and so thank you so much. Kerry, I'll turn it back to you.
So what a resume Rick Muller has promoting music really all over the world with a focus on North America. Rick is the CEO, the president of AEG Presents North America. He's been there since 2013. Rick, I remember you and I sitting in 2015 when we bought the site, and you coming and visiting and saying, hey, you know what, you guys ought to think about a music venue here. And boy, what a different project we had in 2015 than we do today. We had no idea what was coming, both in the form of challenges as well as in the form of, it's been an interesting few years for all of us. And so it's one of the great things about our partnership with AEG. We've worked together through really the unimaginable, and that's strengthened our partnership. So as we finish this venue, Rick and his team will program the venue with talent from around the world. And again, this has been a subject he and I have talked about since literally 2015. So, Rick, I'm going to introduce you to the folks here to say a few things.
Good morning. I think everybody knows that Nashville is synonymous with music. But live music specifically, you have venues like the Opry and the Ryman that really have defined this town, not just locally and within the United States, but globally. Today, AEG is excited and honored to become part of this music community as well. I had, as Carrie was just saying, about 2015, we sat, I think, at the old Lifeways building talking about what would be a venue. I was pitching him. I saw the opportunity from growing out of the Ryman before you get to Bridgestone that there was room for a lot more in Nashville, and the growth and the excitement that was happening around music at that time. Nashville was ripe for an opportunity. So I'm so excited to finally be here today, this many years later. It's almost embarrassing to say it, but we made it through a pandemic. We made it through a lot of challenges and variations to get this venue going. But we're going to have a venue, a state-of-the-art venue, 4,500 capacity with amazing amenities that will not only cater to a music community that is varied and as broad as Nashville itself, but also the incredible relationship we're going to have with Pinnacle Financial Partners. Partnerships like this with Pinnacle help us get venues like this developed. But we also have the good fortune of working with a brand partner that is also heavily invested in the artist and music community. This is only going to further the success that we're going to have with artists and music fans that are attending shows at this venue day in and day out. I want to thank Terry Turner and Pinnacle Financial Partners, Carrie Mack and the team at Southwest Valley Partners, as well as the continued support from the AEG team, Mr. Anschutz, Dan Beckerman, Jay Marciano, Todd Goldstein, and Ted Tanner for their ongoing support and commitment to this project. I can't wait to share more about the venue's features and amazing show announcements that we're going to have in the coming months. Thank you.
When we talked about this back in 2015, I was scratching my head and I was thinking, that's interesting. Well, that's never going to happen. I mean, what does Nashville need a music venue for? But this is such a uniquely constructed, designed, and developed music venue. It will fill a really special place in the city. So that ends this part of our discussion this morning. What we'd like to do is, if I can have some help with the people that we've got here to assist, kind of begin to push you over to the window line so you can get a sense of what we're going to drop. You can get a vision, you can see what we're going to drop, and you can do that now.
want to talk to these people? I guess it's